My parents always played opera for us. We always have family dinner, and we always listen to music while we're having family dinner, and we all get to pick the music. And they really didn't know much about opera, but they loved it. They knew that they loved it, and they had recordings of the classics like Puccini operas and Carmen and Verdi, and they would play us this music. They were always like, "You have to do something musical. You have to do something musical," And pretty much what they always meant was you need to take piano lessons. And so I was like, okay, I want to take flamenco classes. So that's how I started dancing when I was 11. And then I joined my middle school choir. And I never really thought that I was that particularly good at it. But I liked it a lot. I was always in choir, and it was the one thing in my day that was for me and not stressful, and I loved it. I was in the chamber choir and like in the most advanced ensembles by the time I was a sophomore. So I was super involved. I was such a choir nerd. Oh my gosh. I think that's the story of almost every opera singer, is like you start out as a choir geek. It's one of the biggest roles for my voice type. It's called Fach in German. It literally means little, like, cubby hole. Like, they put you in a cubby hole, and these are the kind of roles that you do, and this is what you'll sing in your So my Fach is lyric coloratura, so which means I have the high notes, and coloratura, it's an Italian term that means like the melismas, like the long runs, the fast-moving stuff, and the high. So all those different colors. I was just so thrilled when they said that they were going to do this, and it's a big compliment and a lot of pressure, because on the one hand, you really want to get the part because you know you're being considered for it, and if you don't get it, it's a big letdown. And on the other hand, it's just enormously flattering that they even are considering you to do something so big. When they announced the opera in like April, I already had a recording of the opera, so I was playing it in my car, and like I almost had the whole show memorized before the audition. My initial audition was underwhelming, actually, because I wasn't singing like myself, and I think that I was so nervous and putting so much pressure on myself to get this part, and I just wanted it so badly that I cared too much in the audition and didn't sing like myself. So that was a really good learning experience. And then for my callback, I just had more confidence and just did it.
Okay. C.
People tell me that I have a lot of what we call ping in my voice, like that quality that's like cuts through. And for me, I never believe things like that. Like, I have to hear it to believe it, and so I'm going to record myself tonight. But I do worry that I won't be heard, and that I worry that my voice is small. I don't know. There's lots of paths after. I mean, not everybody even goes to graduate school. There's different paths for everybody. I don't even really know what mine will be yet. I'm just going to keep auditioning for summer programs, young artist programs, and if I go to graduate school to get my DMA, so I can teach in the university, then I'll go there and hopefully perform there. And if I just move back to San Francisco, I will get a day job and keep auditioning and do that whole thing.